Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Happy Friday, y'all. Oh my gosh. This week went faster than I think every week in this whole year. This this week went so fast. Greetings and salutations. Let me greet everyone who is in the chat this morning. Greetings, Linda. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, spirits beyond the stars. Greetings, Sharon. Greetings, Shockwave. Greetings, A Dove. Greetings, Addie. Greetings, V Doyle. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Helly Kip. Greetings, Norma Burrow. Greetings and salutations. And we got questions already. Shockwave 43 says, Miss Tanya, you were right. Things are about to go nuts in Texas. Yes, they are. Shockwave says, Plank 20 called for federally mandated legislation that infringes upon the 10th Amendment rights of Texas shall be ignored, opposed, refused, and nullified, adding that Texas retains the right to secede from the U.S. I told y'all, these rich muckety mucks is about to try to wreak havoc. But let's go ahead and start this off with a fairy oracle. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please give us a fairy oracle for this Friday morning. Oh, we get new beginnings, y'all. We get new beginnings. Look at this fairy. Look at this mother and child. Look at the doves. Oh my goodness. This fairy, this fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. This is important for all of y'all who are looking to start something new, who are looking for that fresh start, that new beginning. Number one, be silent. Be silent about your aspirations, your hopes, and your dreams. It is one thing for you to engage the universe in what you desire. It is another thing to be out there talking mindlessly around others who may not have your best interests at heart. This is important, y'all. And this was a lesson it took me a long time to understand. Keep your aspirations private until after you have done them. And then feel free to talk about it. But until you have gotten yourself to the place to where you're good, keep your dreams. Keep those things that you are trying to manifest for yourself, keep them private. Keep them close to your vest so that people who wish ill for you or towards you cannot sidetrack your progress. There you go, everyone. Greetings and salutations. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. All right. Shockwave asks, will the DOJ or Biden enforce the Constitution Amendment to keep Texas from becoming a dictatorship? Good question, Shockwave. Will the DOJ or Biden enforce the Constitution's amendments from keeping Texas from becoming a dictatorship? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Cards are squirrely today, y'all. A lot of energy in these cards. Yes or no? Will the DOJ or President Biden do anything to try to stop Texas from becoming a dictatorship? Yes, they will enact some kinds of plans, guys. And look at this. Looks like the Justice Department, that's the card, is going to be stepping in. Justice, karmic justice, consequences, legal disputes, law, truth, honesty, integrity. And I believe the fight is going to be what's going to happen when the hurricane hits and you don't have enough money to rescue yourself. That's going to be what the DOJ says to Texas. Y'all, whether or not Texas is successful in seceding from the Union, understand that the reason that this is even being breathed is for control. It is to scare. It is to frighten people. Um, this is about totalitarianism. This, guys, this is the cycle that has to be broken. We are in the cycle already, and I'm going to say it just so everybody out there can understand exactly where we are. In the 1940s, Adolf Hitler was arrested and convicted and thrown in jail for his crimes against Germany. The right-wing party of that time worked tirelessly to free him, saying, oh, he's been arrested, he's been convicted, he learned his lesson. They let him out of jail, and the result was World War II. We are at the precipice of this happening again with Donald Jessica Trump, a convicted felon who the right wing is doing everything they can to upend his conviction. We must break the cycle to be free of it. We must let the system collapse. We cannot rescue it. We cannot fix it. We cannot help it. We must watch it burn. For entertainment and educational purposes only, y'all. Greetings, Norma. Greetings, Jens. Greetings, True Bird. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Helly Kip says, Tanya, can you see if the person with the initials KDT is going to continue to be a good partner for me? Universe, creator, spirit guides, please answer this question for Helly Kip. Will the person with the initials KDT continue to be a good partner for Helly? Yes or no? Yes, Helly Kip. And look at this. You get the Page of Wands. Good news. Shouting from the rooftops. Yes, this is a good person for you to have in your life and on your side. Good news, courage, optimism, competition, faithfulness, a courageous, energetic young person, salespersons, politicians, preachers, inspirational speakers, athletes, and performers. Yes, yes, Helly Kip. Right on, right on. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm trying not to miss any of the questions. Greetings, Karen. Greetings, Tony. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Okay, hold on. My email keeps spamming my screen. Here we go. I'm looking for questions. Shockwave and Helly Kip. Let's see. I think I answered both of them. And did I say greetings to True Bird? Greetings, True Bird. Greetings and salutations. Vivian says that is unconstitutional under the laws of the Constitution. Yeah, but it doesn't seem like they're really concerned about what the Constitution says right now, Vivian. All right, all right. Okay, since I don't see any more questions right at the front of the chat, I'm going to jump in to the questions I have on paper. Here we go. first question, and I missed this one on Wednesday's show, and this one is from Dakota. Dakota wants to know, is P. Diddy, Sean Combs, an FBI informant or a government asset? Is he a FBI informant or a government asset? First part of the question, yes or no? Oh, look at this. You got a no on that. Okay, second part of the question. Will Diddy eventually be indicted and convicted for the things that he has done? Yes or no? We got two no's in a row. But y'all, how many times have we got no's about Diddy not getting in trouble for all the stuff that he's done? Now, I don't know why it says he's not an informant. I kind of feel like he is working for being protected by. Maybe he has dirt on some people in the government that is causing him protection. But look at this. For him being a part of a protected class, we got to know. And we got to know about him going to prison. So if you think about it, it falls right hand in hand. If P. Diddy goes down, if he really, really goes down, and here's the thing, guys, if they were going to arrest Sean Combs, he would be arrested. Everything that they're doing, they're drip dropping all this information to change people's opinions about him. One thing that we know for sure, the United States government doesn't leak information. So the fact that all of this classified information is coming out over this case that is supposed to be so high powered, has a grand jury been enacted? We don't know. But there's a whole lot of leaking going on. And y'all, when this kind of stuff is going on, ask questions and be wary. Again, the United States government don't let nothing go that they don't want you to know. So consider everything that is going on with Puff Daddy as a distraction from something bigger. They want you looking over here at him, saying, oh, we hope that he gets what he deserves. While over here, they are literally moving an elephant on a 7-ton jumbo jet right in front of our eyes. But they've got us looking over here as a distraction. Understand this and ask questions about this, because there has never in the history of the United States been that many leaks on something that has this type of consequences behind it. So if they're letting this go, they are letting this information go to keep people's heads turned so that you don't see what's going on over here. There you go. Vivian has a question. Here we go. Let me find it. Sharon says, Diddy is not an informant yet. Jen says, I'm working on composing a full-scale symphony. Congratulations, Jen. It is in 5 movements. Are my guides with me to tap in energetically to source and complete this work? Universe, creator, spirit guides, answer this question for Jens. Are Jens's spirit guides, is the universe in synchronicity with Jens and his composing of his I don't know if they're of their symphony? Yes or no? Are the fates in Jens's favor? Is the universe working with them? Oh my goodness, Jens, I am sorry. Oh my goodness, I hate when this happens, but I have to read it as it is. So we got to know on this one, and I want you to really think about this one, on your feelings about your movement. Is there anything in your movement that you are not happy with as you are preparing it? Because this card is saying discontentment, apathy, disinterest, stagnation, impulsiveness, negative patterns and detachment. If there is something in your movement that is not making you 100% happy about it, start over. Okay? That's how we get opuses. And opuses are made through eons of trial and error. But when it is right, it is right. So I'm sorry you gotta know on that one, Jens, but that no is for a reason. Your best work hasn't come through you yet. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Please, please. Okay, I'm looking for questions, y'all. Okay, I asked that one. Spirits Beyond the Stars says Trump has claimed that Joan Rivers voted for him in 2016. That's impossible because she passed away in 2014. Yeah, he's going through. Donnie Dump Trump is having a mental meltdown. Y'all get your popcorn. It's going to be a hell of a show. You're going to watch this man lose his mind in front of the whole world. You are seeing cognitive decline on display. Vivian says, what laws then will uphold the laws for our Constitution if our Constitution is not honored? Vivian, and that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. The institution that has to fail. Understand, our United States Constitution was written steeped in slavery. Slavery is still legal on our Constitution. If you are a prisoner and a person who is incarcerated, it is perfectly legal for whatever state or entity you are in to take all of your rights away, force you to labor without pay under slave status. This whole institution must fail. The United States Constitution was not, in fact, written for all men. It was only written for land owning white men. This institution must fail. The DOJ and all of them are a bunch of crooks. Everything that is happening needs to happen. Again, this is where we just got to take our hands off the wheel and let the drunk driver drive us right off the edge of the cliff so that we can be reborn into something that is suitable for us. Slavery is not where we're supposed to be. This land was hijacked at some point from the Tartarians. History was erased, changed. Our DNA was changed to put us in a subservient state, to take from us information and knowledge that we used to possess, to literally bring us, the people that are here now, to a dumbed down state to where we are easily taken over by these entities that they've got us electing to be over us. Understand, y'all. Understand the first thing we've got to do is see the matrix. We've got to see the games that are being played in front of our face. All right? All right. Sharon says Diddy is trying to Diddy himself out of all that mess. Helly Kip says, thank you. Did you read where the rich muckety mucks in Idaho can't get the poor workers to get their homes and hospitals to do all their labor? And that is the biggest part of it, y'all. When we collectively say no, when we as a collective push back on the 1%, on the 0.5%, when we stop the inane consumption, we destroy the system. And that's all it takes. It really is. All it takes is for us to stop playing the game, for us to say no in all of its facets. In all of its facets. They need us. to do the bad things to keep us enslaved. They need us to continue to vote against our own interests. And as long as we're doing that, the rich 1%, the rich 0.5% can kick back because they know they don't have to do anything except for keep us separated. And they're doing a good job, but they're not doing a perfect job because right now, we are coming together. Right now, the veil is being forced from people's eyes. And once you see the truth, this is the beautiful thing. Once you see the truth, you can no longer believe the lie. And that's where the rich know that they have failed. Because once your eyes are open, they're open forever. Spirits Beyond the Stars says Politico says that Trump is declined because of having syphilis, and I got your question on that. Spirits, we'll talk about that a little later in the show. Greetings, Cher Bear. Greetings, A Dub. Greetings, Linda. Greetings, ES. Oh, ES has a question. ES wants to know: will my ex use the financial papers he stole from me? Universe creator, spirit guide, will ES's ex use the financial papers that they stole from them? It jumped out and flipped over, ES. We got to know the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, restricted, blocked, backed into a corner. So right now, you've got a no on that. And this is going to help you. So I think he feels like if he uses that, he might get himself into some trouble. I hope that helps. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Linda says, Spirit says, Ryan Walters has been saying that the massacre in Tulsa had nothing to do with the color of skin. Liar. Yes, that was a lie. That whole the race massacre in Tulsa, Oklahoma was because some lady, a white lady, said that a black man had spoken to her. Not touched her, not did anything, had spoken to her. And they burnt down the whole black area because the black people were doing too well for themselves. Understand the United States history. And the other thing you need to know about the Tulsa race massacre was that there were government airplanes involved, dumping caustic fire stuff that could be set on fire, dumping that on the black part of Tulsa. Yes, our government is pure evil and it is racist. And you need to understand why it's so racist. Understand that the word Seminole is the answer to a lot of the treachery that the black people in America have gone through. The Seminole Indians were the black people who were already on this continent. The 15 or 17 tribes that are on reservations that survived the overtaking of America are the tribes that agreed to take slaves. Understand? And they were moved to reservations to be protected from the government. And what did the government do? As soon as the Native Americans agreed to work with the government betrayed them, cut off all their support, and did everything but unalive them on those reservations. Broke every treaty they made with them. Know your history. It is so important. We glorify. We think that our Constitution makes everything okay. No, that you need to read and understand that Constitution. It legalizes. It makes perfectly legal treating somebody different based on the color of their skin or on the incident of their birth. I'm going to say it again. The United States Constitution was written for land-owning white men Full stop. Doesn't matter how many amendments have been made to it. The original document is exactly what it is. All right. All right. Here we go. I'm looking for the questions again, y'all. Helly Kim says, "You are such a gift for us. You help us more than you will ever know. I hope one day to meeting you." I'm right here in Las Vegas, Helly. So if you come to Las Vegas, you shoot me an email. I will meet you on Fremont Street. And if I can afford it, I will at least buy you a cup of coffee or a sandwich. Come on down and meet me. I am excited about meeting people. All right, I'm still looking for questions, y'all. So just don't mind my silence while I'm looking. Jen says, interesting how Hanged Man came up. That's my tarot birth card. But yes, the beginning movement is giving me the most trouble, trying to fit a round peg into a square hole. Step back and start fresh. There you go, Jen. There you go. And when it's right, it will be perfect. All right. So just know, if you're not happy with it, it's not right, because when it's right, you will be the one to love it first. And you are your biggest critic. And you know, because you have written things that you completely love, that you still brag about to this day. So when it's right, it will be right, because you won't be able to deny it. Vivian says, "Will I get my much needed dental care taken care of this year?" Um, and this one, Vivian, and I've got you. Because before I ask this question, y'all, let's send our sister Vivian some healing. Let's send her some healing energy. And Vivian, I hope I'm not stepping on your toes here, but Vivian has a cracked or fractured tooth, and it is giving her a lot of problems. Y'all, we can help Vivian. We can help Vivian. Let us all, everybody who is so inclined, please follow me for this very short guided meditation. Take a big, deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. On your next inhale, I want you to let go of everything that is worrying you or bothering you, anything that is at issue in your life. I want you to consciously set it down. On the inhale, here we go. Inhale, hold it. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Let everything go. Here we go, y'all. Join me in this short prayer. Dear universe, creator, spirit guides, please look upon our sister Vivian. Look upon her and the pain that is in her mouth. Heal her teeth. Heal her gums. Heal her autonomic system so that the infection can subside. Let us all who are sending energy at this time, let it be laser focused towards Vivian for her ultimate healing, for her to be pain free and infection free. So be it. So mote it be. 100 times true. Thank you, everyone who joined me in that. And Vivian, believe it, receive it, state it as fact, and allow the healing to help you. But here we go. Let me answer your question. Will Vivian get the needed dental care that she so desperately needs this year? Yes, you will. You have been fighting this for a long time, but your battle is going to be over. Your mouth is going to be taken care of, Vivian. Greetings, Tony. Greetings and salutations. Spirit says, I would not be surprised if they did if they don't try to do the same thing with the Hispanic district and businesses, what they did to Tulsa and the African American businesses and families. But this is what we don't have to worry about. Things are going to get crazy and chaotic, but it's going to be short lived. Again, we are about to hit that corner. The only people who are going to get flung into the ether are the ones who are in that competition, the ones who are making hate a household word. Those are the people who have everything to worry about. If you are just working on you, if you are trying to let go, to put down things that don't serve you, you don't have to worry about all this other stuff. Understand, the things that are going to happen to the people. And this is a select group of people who it is supposed to happen for. If you are working on yourself, if you understand that what we are seeing is not true, if you are separating yourself from the fiction that they are broadcasting in front of you, you've already won. All right. And I can honestly say this: if you are detached from the matrix, your life is different from those who are stuck in the spin cycle of the matrix. Okay, greetings, Mildred. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Val. Greetings. Greetings, Chaley. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Mildred. Greetings, Delphi. Greetings, y'all. Happy Friday. Delphi says the difference is that we Latinos, because the time we are now mixed with any race. I done missed something, but y'all having a conversation up there. So I'm looking for all caps, y'all. Again, if you have questions, put them in all caps. And if I miss them, just put them in all caps again. Okay? All right, all right, all right. Here we go. First question on paper is from Sharon. Sharon says Oprah has been hospitalized for severe stomach issues. Oh, Zempic. Well, here's the question: Did the diet drug cause Oprah's stomach problems? Did the diet drug that we all know she's taken, is that what is causing her severe stomach issues? Yes or no? Tarot says yes, it is. And y'all, this is important. This is important. This drug is going to unalive some people, because guess what? Just like any other miracle weight loss drug, oh yeah, it works as long as you're sticking that needle in your arm. And guys, that's how they got to do it. This ain't taking a pill. No, you got to ride that needle. You got to be skin popping. You got to be pushing that chemical into your bloodstream, into your body. Yes, and it is causing damage. This is going to ruin people's pancreases. People who do not have type 2 diabetes, this is going to destroy their healthy pancreas. This medicine is supposed to do what the pancreas doesn't. So if you have a pancreas, what it is doing is killing your healthy pancreas. All right. So old Oprah, let's see. Here's the second part of this question. Will Oprah admit that her medical problems were caused by this Ozempic type weight loss drug? Yes or no? Yep. She gonna admit to it. She's gonna admit to it. Guys, this might take Oprah down a few pegs, and she might be bigger than she ever was at the end of this. I'm telling y'all, the rich folks, the rich muckety muck, of which Oprah is a part of it, their time is up. These folks is about to start falling like dominoes. Grab your popcorn. Grab your sparkling water. Get a good seat. You may be able to see the fall of a whole bunch of cretins. There we go. All right. I love what you said, Tony. Tony says, "How desperate of Oprah. She can work it off with her money. Laziness and cutting corners is her MO." And that's the whole thing. Here you go, a woman who don't even have to get up out of bed and cook her own oatmeal on any morning, can reach over to her nightstand and push a little button, and her maid, a servant or manservant, comes up the stairs with her breakfast in hand. Yeah, yeah, but she can't do. I'm sure she's got trainers, a whole home gym, a pool the size of the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, but these rich folks always all these people they don't want to have to work for nothing. They just want it delivered to them on a silver platter. Greetings, Finbar. Finbar says, "I make toothpaste with coconut oil, a few drops each of oregano oil and rosemary oil. It works well and balances the microbes in my mouth." Right on, Finbar. Now, me, myself, I don't use commercial toothpaste either, but I just use baking soda, and I oil pull coconut oil through my teeth. And y'all, look at that smile. Look at that. I must say, and I've only started pulling the coconut, I think I started the beginning of last month, because I have a gum that part of my tooth that was just looking yucky. And guys, since I have been pulling that oil, my gums don't bleed anymore. My breath is always fresh. It doesn't even matter what I eat. I don't, even when I eat a lot of onions, my breath doesn't get that hot note to it. So, y'all, start preparing, start making your own stuff. I make my own deodorant out of coconut oil, arrowroot, baking powder. Sometimes I use a little charcoal, sometimes I don't. And then I use a little essential oil on how I want it to smell. It keeps me dry. And here, I will show you, because I make a cream and I have it on now, and it is invisible. Look at that. But it goes on white and no stinky, no sweaty. And I make it myself. It lasts for months and it costs pennies. And everything that I need to make it is already in the house. Don't even have to buy nothing. Y'all, it's time for us. It's time for us to become self-sufficient. It's time for us to start cutting off these rich muckety mucks. We don't have to buy everything. Making bread is easy and it's delicious. And if you just keep at it, guys, I can make 24 round flatbreads in 10 minutes and not even mess up my kitchen. And not even make a flour mess. Because once you start doing it, it becomes second nature, and it is enjoyable. Because after this show, I am going to make my flatbread. I sure am, because I want to have some with the last bowl of soup in my pan, so I can make some new soup tomorrow. All right, here we go. My next question is from Sharon again. This one, Deputy Sheriff Albert Calabay has gone missing while hiking in Greece. Sharon wants to know, is foul play involved? And the second part of this question, will all these people who are going missing in Greece be found? Here we go. Universe creator, spirit guides. Will Albert Calabay, who has gone missing, an American sheriff's deputy, will he be found? Will Albert Calabay, who's been missing in Greece, be found? Albert Calabay will be found. Okay, look at this significant information, logic, fairness. Guys, I kind of feel, universe creator, spirit guides, are these people being hunted by other people? Are they being kidnapped? Yes or no? We got a yes, and that's what I thought. So Albert may escape from whoever's kidnapping these people. These people aren't going missing. These people are being hunted, tracked down. Somebody is kidnapping people who are hiking in Greece, and this Albert Calibe may get away and find his freedom. Here we go. For entertainment and educational purposes only, y'all. Spirits Beyond the Stars says, I call Oprah's illness karma. So do I. So do I. Because I'm sorry, I don't like her at all. I can't stand Oprah Winfrey. For entertainment and educational purposes only. After what she did on The Color Purple, the one that she produced, what she did to all those actors and actresses, gatekeeping, what keeping people from getting as big as she is. I lost all respect for Oprah. She is one of the rich. She protects PDF files. She protects sexual predators. I have no respect for her. I refuse. I don't care what she is. I don't care what her name is. I don't care who she is. I refuse. If you evil, you evil. I don't care what you've done. You're evil. And I pray that the universe gives all these evil people who have harmed innocent people, innocent, hardworking people who just wanted a chance. I pray that the universe gives them everything, that the universe gives Oprah and her cronies everything they deserve. Everything. A-Dub says, Val, I'm jealous of that. There's an abundance of coconuts near me that my dog steals. She sucks it and cracks it and eats all the meat on her own. So messy with the water that I drain and we share. Right on. Y'all just having a good conversation about coconuts up there. Right on. Finbar wants to know, what is the future for Native Americans in the United States? Finbar, one of the things that I have to say, I do see uh, Biden expanding the Supreme Court, and I do feel like there will be an addition of a Native American woman to the Supreme Court. Universe creator, spirit guides, please tell us, what is the future for Native Americans in the United States? 2 cards. First card we've got is fulfillment. The second card that we've got is burden. So the fulfillment, I feel like they're like I just said, I feel like the Native Americans will be represented in a way that they are not represented now. I feel like there will be an addendum, an addition of a Supreme Court justice, a Native American female Supreme Court justice to the SCOTUS. There should have been a Native American woman on the SCOTUS from its inception. But this is something that is to rectify a wrong. The second card that we've got on the Native American in the United States is the burden card. And this card is just what it is. The Native Americans have been disenfranchised, disillusioned. So many people who live on reservations in the year 2024 still do not have indoor plumbing or running water. People who will take checks from the casinos that they have. And I'm talking about the Navajo people because I have to talk about what I know. Navajo people who will take the money, buy a mobile home to put their cattle in, to keep their cattle out of the elements, and they themselves will live in the old-fashioned hogan with the open air ceiling in the middle. The United States government has disenfranchised the Native American, has lied to the Native American, and has subjugated them, has put them on tracts of land that are barren and have no natural water sources that or water sources that are contaminated. And yet, the Native American people still thrive and still survive. You want to know why? But you can't kill us. All right. And that's what it is. And that's what this whole thing is. The United States has been trying to get rid of everybody that is not white. And it has not worked. We're still here. And we will continue to be here. The United States government and the rich 1%, 0.5%, is in failure. It is on life support. So, again, don't nobody try to give it CPR. We got to let this beast die, because in the death of this is the rebirth of us. And that's the truth. We've got to let this slave system die so that we can live and breathe free. You're right, Val. Indigenous people around the world are starting to stand up. And we've got to. We got to come together right now over me. And that's what it is. That should be our song right now. Come together. A-Dub says, is it true that Oprah has her maid give her clean sheets every day? Let's ask universe creator, spirit guides. Does Oprah make her maid give her clean bed sheets every single day? Yes or no? Yes, that's the truth. Look at that. You got the three ladies dancing. Yes, that is a true statement. Oprah is one of them. She can't sleep on yesterday's sheets. So, wasting water, wasting resources because her dirty behind has to have fresh satin sheets every night. Bump Oprah. I don't give two shits about her. Here we go. Next question is, the Supreme Court ruled unanimously to leave the abortion pill alone, or the Plan B pill. Now, there's only one company that makes this abortion pill, and it's made by Danco Laboratories. Danco Laboratories doesn't have a big building. It has a post office box, and it only has 20 employees. Can you say this is a company that flies below the radar, has less employees to get the federal government involved in it? And can you say that one of these judges' handlers has put the kibosh on that, because every one of those judges are going to get a great big old fat kickback from keeping the Plan B legal? Yeah. Money talks, bullshit runs in marathons. This company that is making billions of dollars on the morning after pill does not have a brick and mortar address. They have a post office box, and they have less than 20 employees. That right there should tell you everything you need to know. What? Government can't touch them. They're hidden. Corruptness, even though they're providing a service that we need, they are hidden. And the people who do this are usually the people who are at the top of the food chain, because they understand. They wrote the laws that give them the loopholes to work, to operate in. So the morning after pill has been protected because, some of those Supreme Court donors are making money off of that pill, and they don't want to give that up. Again, money talks, bullshit runs in marathons. So they kick it back to the states and allow the states to disenfranchise women's rights. But at the Supreme Court level, you can still go on Amazon and buy your Plan B. Again, all of this stuff is distraction. And it's all about money. It's all about control. Okay, again, y'all, if you have questions, put them in all caps. Greetings, Dakota. Greetings, Bora Bora. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Delphi. Okay, I don't see any more questions, so here we go back to the paper. Here we go. Oh, second part of this question. Did Trump influence the SCOTUS to leave the Plan B pill alone? Did Donald Trump influence the SCOTUS to leave the Plan B pill alone? Yes or no? Here we go. We got a yes on that. Yes, we did. So, yep. Old Donnie's been talking. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. Let them be able to get their abortions. I'm losing too many votes. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. I'm losing all the voices on my side. That's what it's about. Here we go. Next question. After claiming that Trump is a scumbag responsible for the January 6th fiasco and the financial state of affairs for the United States of America, old bitch McConnell swears that he will vote for Donald Trump. After calling him the devil itself, Mitch McConnell swears that he will vote for the devil. So, again, they're showing you who they are. They're telling you who they are. They don't care. They know Trump is a menace, should never hold any office. These people are traitors. These people are traitors to the United States of America. They are traitors against every one of us who believe that they were working for us. Every single one of them are guilty of treason. And they stand up every day and shout it from the rooftops. We're traitors. We want a dictator. We want you to be a slave. Donnie said it. I don't care about you. I don't care if you live or die. I just want your vote. He said the quiet part out loud, and his dumb minions tip their little beaks up and open their mouth and just drink it up. They won't understand what they've done until they are staring down the barrel of an AR-15 held by a government policeman who does not care whether they followed all the rules or not. Because until bad things happen to them, they won't believe that it's possible for them to be treated the way that they want other people treated. And that's the turnabout that's fair play. Because everything that they wish on others is exactly what they themselves will receive. So there you go, y'all. Mildred says, will Mitch live long enough to vote? And I don't know how that man is still alive. He should have been dead 5 years ago. For entertainment purposes only. That I saw that man dead. I don't know how they're keeping him alive. He should not be alive. But I don't have a cobra on my head from ancient Kemet. So I don't have dominion over life and death. But here we go. Will Mitch McConnell live long enough to secure his vote in 2024? Yes or no? And we got a yes, he will. Yes, he will. Thank you, Linda. Linda says my sound is breaking up. That's probably YouTube. I'm talking about stuff I ain't supposed to be talking about. Thank you, Linda. Is it better now? Is my sound better, y'all? Somebody give me a yay or a nay. Can y'all hear me? Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. Thank you, Share Bear. Thank you, yes. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Vivian says, Donnie Dumptruck stated that he does not care about you. He only wants your vote. He sure did. He said that last Saturday. And y'all, last Saturday I went to Pride in Sunset Park here in Las Vegas. And on the other side of that park, while I was at Pride, Donnie Dumptruck was giving that speech. Him and me was in the same doggone park at the same time. And I survived. Thank goodness. Thank goodness the whole thing didn't set on fire. All right, here we go. Next question. Wall Street journalist Gershkovich is being held in a Russian prison for espionage. Gershkovich says that he is innocent. Russia says that he is going to stand trial. Will Gershkovich spend the rest of his life in a Russian prison? Will Wall Street journalist Gershkovich spend the rest of his life in a Russian prison? Nope, he will not. At some point, they're going to let him go. But I feel they're going to keep him for an extended period of time. And now, this extended period of time may be up to a year. I don't think it will be more than a year, but it may be up to a year. They're going to kind of make Joe Biden grovel to get this guy out of prison, but he will eventually get out of prison. But they're going to hold him for a while. This is another political prisoner. So they're going to hold on to this guy for a while, but he will eventually get out. My next question is from Preston. Preston says, my 84-year-old dad had a mini stroke and he is doing remarkably well. Will he continue to focus well after this stroke? Universe, creator, spirit guide, please look upon Preston's father. Give him the strength that he needs. Bless him in everything that he is doing. Put your hands on Preston's dad. Breathe life and love and strength into his body. So be it. 100 times true. Here we go. Universe, creator, spirit guides. Will Preston's dad continue to function at the level that he is functioning at post-stroke? And we got a maybe on that one, Preston. Again, this is a stroke. This deals with the brain. But what I am feeling, cherish your dad. Cherish your dad every day for what he can do. He understands where he's at. So understand your dad's not getting any younger. His situation is never going to resolve to be where he was pre-stroke. But he is doing as well as can be expected at this time. So here's the words to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this is balance, resourcefulness, ups and downs, adaptability, flexibility, juggling life, transferring money, profit and loss, incoming and outgoings, financial decisions, stress and partnership. But your dad is doing as well as can be expected. Celebrate the good days. Celebrate the cognition. Celebrate it and enjoy the days that you have left with him. Enjoy the good days. That's all I got to say. Things are as they are, and be glad that there are more good days than there are bad days. Spirit says, Trump put out ads to get people to come to his rally, and he's paying them $75. And that says it all right there. If you got to pay folks to come and pretend to support you, it says a whole lot about who you are. And this is what people fail to realize. Trump has been paying people to attend his rallies since 2016. Since he started running for president the first doggone time, he was paying people to attend his rallies. He was busing people in to attend his rallies. Don't forget that, y'all. Greetings, Preston. Preston says, I just popped on and I appreciate and understand exactly what you're saying. Thank you. Love you. Love you back, Preston. Delphi says, my husband was a Republican. He passed, but the mail begging from the Republicans never stopped. Today, I got from Eric Trump, Donald Trump, and the National Congressional Committee. Yep. And that's what they do. They spam you. They put your address, phone number, everything, and they will continue to forever spam you. Val asks, how is Kamala Harris doing during this election period? Universe Creator Spirit Guides. How is Kamala Harris doing during this election period? How is Kamala faring? 3 cards. We get fulfillment, the world, and the moon. So, y'all, and this is one of the things. Now, we have all seen, I kind of feel like Kamala's going to be our first female president. I really do feel like Kamala's going to assume the presidency from Joe Biden. So, the first card we got for Kamala is fulfillment. Wishes coming true, realizing dreams, happiness, cheerfulness, joy, fulfillment. Again, I for entertainment and educational purposes only, I don't see Joe or Donald Dump Trump making it past November or making it past 2025. So I kind of really feel like Kamala Harris will be the next, well, she'll be the president after this fiasco is all over and done with. The second card that we got for Kamala, we got the world. Success, achievement, accomplishment, travel, completion. And I think that is what she's in. And that the completion will be when she, and this is, y'all, she's a part of bringing the divine feminine back into power. And this is a huge part of it. And look what she got. She got the world. And look at that card. The world card is female. The last card that we got for Kamala Harris is we got the moon. And y'all, this is everything that has been done in the dark, finding its way to the light. All the secrets coming to the light. I ain't going to give Kamala Harris nothing. She's a politician, just like the rest of them. So I ain't carrying no water for her. But this all has workings into rebalancing. And that's what it all comes down to, rebalancing where we are in this cosmos. Because I'll say it again, the spell is broken. The window of opportunity is here. We are at the time to where the age of Pisces has ended. And with that, the age of control is over. The new world order will fail. We have been living under this new world order this whole time. Everybody was thinking that was something that was coming. No, that was something that they put into place. It's on the back of your money. That is what we have. That is the system that must be destroyed. Okay? That is where we are now. We have to let this die. We have to bring back into alignment the divine feminine. You're right, V. Doyle. She will smash that glass ceiling. Oh, what did I miss? Right on. Delphi says, I answer every mail I open. They have an sell stamped envelope. I stuff all their junk and send it back on their envelope. Right on. Right on. Val says, Joe Biden is from the old school. He is in his last days. He is part of the old guard, and the old guard must stand down. But then, guys, again, I'm going to tell y'all, Don't put your fealty in these men. They are men. Greetings, friend. Greetings and salutation. True Bird says, uh, Kamala has already been our first president. She was president when Biden went in for surgery. So there you go. There you go. Here we go. Next question is from Spirits Beyond the Stars. Will Paul Bondar win his election in Oklahoma? Universe Creator Spirit Guides. Will Paul Bondar win his election in Oklahoma? And we got two that jumped out. We got the first one that jumped out was the Temperance card, Spirits, and that is a yes. But two of them jumped out, and we got the Fool card, which is a maybe. This one hit the table first. So I'm going to say that Paul Bondar is going to win his election, but he's going to have a little bit of what's on this card affecting him. And this is, it's nothing bad. Innocence, freedom, originality, adventure, travel, foolishness, carelessness, idealism, new beginnings. There you go. So he's going to win his election. Spirit says, why is so many realtors interested in my house? I have told them over and over I don't have any interest in selling at the moment, because they want to take people's houses so that they can have everybody renting. The same thing here in Las Vegas. If you own a home in Las Vegas, you are literally sitting on a gold mine. They will come up hundreds of thousands of dollars to try to get you out of your owned property. They don't want people to own. They want people to rent. They at some point in time, all of us will be we will have a universal income. It doesn't matter whether you still work or not. You're going to have this income. And this is coming. This is what they're trying to bring and put in over us. So they want everybody renting. Nobody owns anything. Nobody's shopping. Everything that you need will be delivered to you. Everything about your life will be on a social credit monitoring system. Again, y'all, this is for those folks who get left behind, who are going to be living in this. And this is an uber slave state, because nothing, you won't own anything. Robots will be running the world. You'll get a check to exist, but you won't even be able to leave your city. You'll be living in your 15-minute cities. You won't be able to own a gas-powered car. If you own a car at all, it will have to be electric, or you will have to use public transportation. This is what they are trying to enact, y'all. And all this building, they're building these 15-minute cities. That is why all these little towns are being flattened by these hurricanes, tornadoes. Y'all, they're making them disappear so that they can. This is the beginning of the Hunger Games, y'all. Again, if your mind is right and you're not playing in the matrix, then you don't have to worry about all of this. But for those people who are stuck in the matrix, in this dog eat dog world, that is the end of it. That's where it lands. People literally being imprisoned in their 15-minute cities, having to get permission to travel from one city to another city. Traveling papers will be required. Passports for inside of the United States will be necessary. This is their plan. And this is why all of this stuff about Texas seceding and all of this is a part of this matrix. Okay? Free yourself from the matrix. You don't have to worry about none of this. It won't affect you. But you've got to free yourself, and you've got to completely let go. It's all fake. It's all imagined. Just like right now. Just like right now. Mildred says, why have so many Black women left the country in the past 10 years? Disillusionment. I know there's a lot of black women who are going back to Africa. Um, uh, that there's actually a Republican little push, and it's kind of under the cover that they're giving people land in, I don't know if it's Sierra Leone or something like that. Um, but they're giving American citizens land and citizenship to go move back to Africa. Let me say this to my melanated folks out there. Don't leave this country. This country is yours. America is yours. America is an annexation of Africa. Okay? You in the Grand Canyon, there is a place where the giants used to live. The Smithsonian has blocked it off and blocked off all access to it. They have hidden the truth about everything, y'all. Black people were on this continent. The black people who were slaves in Florida were the Seminole Indians. You can believe me or you can not believe me, but this is our history. This is the history that they don't want you to know. And this is the history that you must know, because they're feeding you lies to make you fight for something that never happened, to believe in something that never, ever happened. I'm going to say it again. The first slave ship that touched the shores of Africa that was sanctioned by Queen Elizabeth was named Jesus. And that's all. And then once you know that, everything else should fall right into place. All right, here we go. Next question. Next question. I'm going to skip this ad for y'all. Here we go. Skip that commercial. Here we go. Denny has a question. Denny says, will there be an asterisk behind old Donnie Trump's name in the history books that he was an illegitimate president? And will his photo be inverted? Universe creator, spirit guides, will in history they put an asterisk by Donnie Dump Trump's name and invert his picture as him being an illegitimate president? I thought that was going to be a no. We got a yes. So, Denny, I'm not going to say that all of that is going to come to pass, but I am going to say that in the annals of history, Donald Trump will be regarded as an illegitimate president. He will be regarded as an illegitimate president. All right. Next question is from Spirits Beyond the Stars. Spirit says, Politicon is saying that syphilis is what is making old Donnie Dump Trump sick. Universe creator, spirit guides, is Donald Trump's mental decline a symptom of his social disease, syphilis? Yes or no? We got a maybe on that one. Calmer waters, healing progress, moving on, moving forward. So, y'all, here's the one thing about syphilis, because the second part is, does Melania have syphilis? Syphilis is curable. Syphilis is treated with penicillin. That's all you need is a shot of penicillin and syphilis goes away. For Donnie to have suffered so much with that social disease, that means that his social disease was left untreated for a long period of time to where it caused cellular damage. But that's the thing. If Donnie had sex with Melania and Melania had a shot, a penicillin pill, if she had a cold and took penicillin, amoxicillin, then she cured herself. So there you go. She hasn't slept with Donnie in at least 8 years. She has not had physical contact with the dump truck in at least 8 years. She didn't sleep with him the entire time she was the first lady. They never had sexual relations. She can't stand him. When he started wearing that diaper, she had enough of him. She has a child. She didn't need a grown baby. They fight all the time. She is an actress, but just remember, she a gold digger. She a gold digger. So she signed up for what she signed up for, and she's playing the game until Donnie dies, and she can walk away with whatever money is left over. Because there won't be much. There won't be any property. When Donnie dies, all of his assets will go to pay off his bills. There you go. Whew. Here we go. Next question from Beautiful Girl. This one is about the bird flu that's around right now. Beautiful Girl asks, does the H5N1 and N2 virus have a consciousness? The bird flu. Does this new virus, H5N1 and H5N2, and these are the ones that are affecting humankind at this point, does this virus have a consciousness? Yes or no? And we got a yes, and look at that. We got the Two of Cups. Partnership, unity, compatibility. Y'all, these viruses, again, this is man-made, just like the one out of Wuhan. This is a man-made virus that has somehow is jumping species and is unaliving people. This is our next pandemic, y'all. Act accordingly. You know it's here. Act accordingly. Beautiful Girl's second question is, what kind of spiritual support do animals get? Since animals are such a spiritual support for us in our life, what kind of spiritual support do animals get? And this is a wonderful question, because for all of you guys who have dogs, and you know your dogs and cats, your animals can see things that we can't. And in that altered state of reality, they have their own set of spirit guides. They have crossed over humans that they were connected to, that are in ghost forms, that are there for them. If you ever watched your dog dreaming, and you see your dog just in the throes of one of the most happy experiences, but they're completely asleep. They're laughing, they're panting, they're running, they're breathing hard. You can see that they are reliving something. Animals are gifted, just as we are, with the help that they need to make it through, just as they help us through what we need. They are our angels. And sometimes we, in our crossed over forms, can be angels for them as well. But y'all, there are tons of different things that we have no knowledge of. But spirit guides belong to all of us. And dogs have a spirit just like humans do. So I believe with everything in me that there are spirit guides that help and protect our pets. Oh, Val says, is Melania going to stay with him if Donald Dump Trump wins the election? We ain't going to even say that. Donald Dump Trump is not going to win this election. But let's ask this question in the present tense. Is Melania Trump fantasizing about divorcing Donald Trump? If Melania could divorce Donald Trump, would she? Yes or no? Yes or no? If Melania could divorce Donald Trump, would she? And we got a great big old yes on that. So if Donnie is president again, Melania will stand by his side. She is bound. She's a gold digger. She is bound under that contract that she signed that says she'll do whatever he wants to do. She'll do whatever he wants her to do, and he can screw whoever he wants to. Y'all, that's written in her prenup. She's got a prenup. That's why she's waiting for him to die. If she divorces him, she gets nothing. If she lets him die, she gets whatever's left over. So she knows there's not much left. She knows there's not much left. And when Donnie does die, everything Donnie owes will be sold and parceled out to pay off his um, his debts. Tony Temperance says, animals are from the angelic realm. They definitely are. Linda says, my dead fur babies come back and visit. Mine too. Mine too. Oh my gosh. Ivana said in her book that 45 had touched her in six. Ivana said in her truck, 45 touched her in 16 months before he SA'd her. I don't know if that was right. Mildred says, they used to tell us we had native blood, but DNA tells me East African, British, and South European. That's because, Mildred, your native blood is from this land, and it is mixed with European blood. Mine is the same thing. I'm like 20% European. And then from everything that it says from Africa, I'm from every doggone part of Africa, but don't have one person, one relative that they could say is a direct relative of me. My bloodline did not come from Africa. My bloodline came from America. The people who my people came from were already here. And that was the biggest lie that they told black folks, to give us no place to call home. That was to tell us that we belong nowhere. They lied to us to take our home from us. And that's why they can't do a whole lot of stuff, because this land is our land. Yep, 20%, Mildred. That's a funny number, ain't it? Last question, y'all. Last question of the day. And we had 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. This is from Danny Jeannie Hair. Danny wants to know, will King Charles ever come to America and visit Harry and his grandchildren? Will King Charles ever come to the United States and visit Harry and his grandchildren? And Tarot says, we get the star, that's going to happen. So, y'all, let's wait and see if that happens. So there you go. That was my last question of the day. All right, y'all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody in the chat, and greetings and salutations to you all. If I did not see your name or I missed a comment, I apologize. It was not on purpose. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Let's go ahead and do our weather report. This is important. This is going to be another busy weekend. Y'all, we got earthquakes happening. So, and there's going to be a lot in the United States. All this land movement again. We've got solar storms. The temperature is ridiculous. Y'all stay inside, stay hydrated, stay safe. And if you must travel, please make sure that you got enough gas in your car to get from point A to point B. Make sure that there's enough water in your radiator so that your car doesn't overheat. Okay? Be safe out there. Do not put yourself, your animals, or your children in any unnecessary danger. Again, I'm going to be talking about the riptides on the coast. This is important. If you are going to be frequenting any beach on the East Coast or the West Coast, be aware of severe rip currents. The water is going to be sucking into the ocean. Y'all, it's going to be heavy surf. It's going to be hard pounding surf. And little people, dogs, elderly people can get sucked into the riptide. Make sure if you are in the water this weekend, please, if you have children, I don't care how good of a swimmer they are, make sure that they have some type of a flotation device with them or near them. If you are boating, make sure that you are wearing your life preservers. Guys, Let's let's make it out of this weekend alive. The beaches are going to be treacherous this weekend, um, for entertainment and educational purposes only. Don't take chances with your life. Wear a life vest and mind the weather, mind the directions that are being given. Um, we've got storms coming in. None of them have materialized into a hurricane yet, but guys, they are coming, and the hurricane season is going to be off the chain. So, Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, all of you guys, batten down your hatches and prepare for this hurricane season. It will be a doozy. All right. And volcanoes. Thank you, Val. Thank you. The volcanoes are also, we're going to be having volcanoes doing a lot of rocking and rolling. But Val says she going to get some volcanic mud and put it all over their body. You go ahead and do that. That is wonderful. A-Dub says, why does so many psychics say Trump will win? I don't feel that. But what spirits are they talking to? I don't know what spirits they're talking to. Donald Trump doesn't stand a snowball's chance in hell of winning. He's not going to win. This is fear. And y'all, the dirtiness of a lot of dark and evil people who are practicing uh, dark magic are wishing for Trump to come back into power. It will not come to pass. It will not. A lot of bad stuff is going to happen, but one of the bad things that will not happen, Donnie Dump Trump will not, never ever be the president of the United States again. Okay? Everything that's going on about that is scare tactics, and that is to keep people shook. If they can make you doubt, if they can make you fear, they have control over you. Believe with all your heart that Donnie doesn't stand a snowball's chance. Don't give their doubt, don't give it an entryway into your psyche. All right? That is to harm you. All right. That's it, y'all. Let's go ahead and prepare for our Reiki prayer. Oh, Spirits Beyond the Stars says, just got an alert. 43-year-old white woman has been abducted. There you go. Here we go. Let's prepare for our Reiki prayer. Take a big, deep breath in. Hold it at the top. 2, 1, exhale. Okay, this time I want you to consciously, again, take all your troubles, take everything that is just on your mind that serves no purpose and put it over there. Just throw it in the corner for right now. Take another big deep breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top. 2, 1, exhale. Here we go, y'all. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself, and I am kind to all living things. I love you. I love you. I love you. Every one of y'all. Y'all, if you would like a reading, I still have my $100 special. You get a reading. You get a room spray. You get a sachet for $100. And you get in your room spray and sachet whatever help or magic you need. Psychic Tanya 9 at gmail.com. I love you. I love you. I love you. And y'all, tonight at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, me and Deanne and I will be hosting Sherry Voices Beyond the Voices from the Swamp. Let me make sure I say her channel name right. Voices from the Swamp. Sherry from Voices from the Swamp. We will be all collaborating this afternoon. Y'all come back. We're going to be talking about witchcraft. We're going to be talking about telekinesis. We're going to be talking about everything, y'all. So y'all come on back this afternoon and have a good time with me and Deanne and Sharon. I love you. I love you. I love every single one of you. Namaste, y'all. Namaste. Bye-bye.